Team Angie. I'm team member Aaron. Glenn, private personal consultant. Hello, Ashley today. Nevertheless, today is September the 5th. This is the reading for today. I am your best friend as well as your king. Walk hand in hand with me through your life. Together we will face whatever each day brings pleasures, hardships, adventures, disappointments. Nothing is wasted when it is shared with me. I can bring beauty out of ashes of lost dreams. I can glean joy out of sorrow, peace out of adversity. Only a friend who is also the King of Kings could accomplish this divine alchemy. There is no other like me. The friendship I offer you is practical and down to earth, yet it is saturated means living in two realms simultaneously the visible world and unseen, eternal and reality. I have equipped you to stay conscious of me while walking amongst dusty earthbound paths. John 15, chapter 15, verses 13 through 15. Also, the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 3. And last but never the least, you can get some more inspiration from the book of Second Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 10. It was a lot, but this is the reading for September the 5th, 2025, from the book of Sarah Young called Enjoying Peace in His Presence, Jesus Father. This book been through a lot. It's a few years old since I've had it. Not sure when it came out and was published, but it's still holding together. And yeah, it's unhinged, but it's holding together. And it's a lot of powerful pages with a lot of powerful words inside this book. It's dope. I use it for inspiration. Also, my daily walk with Christ, inspiring ways to be a Christian and could carry on. It's a daily conscious thing. You choose each day who do you serve. I just got these and check them out one time. If y'all know anything about these, they're kind of small. I don't know why they doubled like this either though. They some at the top, some at the bottom. Made in France. So shout out to France. I'm gonna see what they talking about with that. They get down here. Petoskey, Michigan. I don't know where that's at, nothing about it, but I like the sweater. Pretty dope. I be asking my love consultant certain things. They know certain things, and certain times they're deceived when they don't want to tell me certain things. So it's a tricky situation. How you doing? That's what's up. So what do you know about? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm curious. What do you know about Petoskey, Michigan? No, I said Petoskey. The later. Petoskey Gems. Tell me more about. Yes, indeed. Uh, what kind of minerals are in? What are they used for? If I was to find one of these stones, how much is a gram worth? Sound like you gotta do too much. What stones are worth um value in the market nowadays? The ones that I can find by the gram and up. No. So I'm finna look it up real quick so I can see this my attention. Petoskey stones sound dope though. So I believe they got like nice little corals or like some to that degree is what I'm thinking. Maybe pearls or something like that. I'm finna see though. I don't know where this place actually located, but I'm gonna find out right now. They look like regular rocks. Well, not really. They kind of look like this is like some out of this world actually. Let me show y'all what this looking like. These are Petoskey stones. If you already knew some about these, or uh, here it is. It's pretty interesting. I see why they're not worth much, but who want these? But yeah, being turned into jewelry, I can see. Now they look like it's hard to describe. Fossilized coral stones, hexagon patterns. It look like out of this world type stuff. Like if they stitch these together, like I never seen anything like this. Let's go to more images. These aren't the best looking things. They are quite interesting though. I can see these being turned into ear. Oh, it give me that turtling though. It give me turtle, especially with this. Yeah, it's giving that turtle feeling. Especially this one. I don't think these are the. Now this one look nice. I like this one. They look like shells. Like now this one look nice. Black light. So yeah, these more like turtle shells. It look like the toasty stones. Uh, toasty stones, black light. Now that look dope. They got blue ones. This look nice. Cool. And this one. These ain't none I collect though. Not. I don't know. I don't think they from out of this world. Like, have you ever seen anything? Now I've seen numerous types of stones, rocks, colossals, but these are No, I think we got to see where the word Petoskey even come from. That'd be the major clue number one. So they just giving it. It's just only affiliated with Michigan. It's not saying anything else. Attraction. Where does the word Petoskey come from?
Polish. According to FamilyZarch.org, Polish, derivative of the personal name Mateusz, see Matthew. Dictionary of American Family Names Copyright Patrick Hanks 2003, 2006. Explore historical collections, such as birth records, Destowski family. Family records will you find?
All right, so that was the wrong thing. The word Petoskey originates from the Ottawa language. Ottawa, the history. So I don't even know what Ottawa is. We got to look that up first. Hold on, real quick. Ottawa language. Who is the Ottawa people? Tell me more. The Petoskey, or rays of light. Not the language, but the history itself of this area, the rising sun. What else could they mean about the area? What did they trade specifically, other than stones? What did they? Oh yeah, the jewelry. I already remember. Never mind. So okay. Well, oh yeah. Where else can these stones be found? Where can those? I mean, where else can the Pistoki stones be found? Oh, my bad. Indeed. So where else in the world are the Petoskey stones found? Is that the biggest thing and mainly only thing that they traded from this area? What does it make its most money from? What does the city make the money from? Don't worry about that. Just tell me, look up information if you don't know already. Where is their main source of income coming from? Do that about Pistoki. What's the main revenue coming in from what source into Pistoki, Michigan? How can I be a part of the social assistance and get some money out of that? Uh, what do they lack as far as the public services needed? Can you help me get a car through these programs? You off track, goddammit. It's all well, I ain't tripping, dog. They don't know about these stones where they come from, but they basically using it for jewelry. They must be easy to carve and or manipulate it. Cause if I ain't know any better, I could use especially this one right here, put it on countertop, call it granite, do a little chisels in it inside. I'm pretty sure it's possible to be done, but they could be passing this off as granite marble. Cause look how, from the looks of it, look real smooth. I'm pretty sure that's what they doing with this stuff for them to be selling it and they talk about what you do with it. Cause she basically saying you gotta manipulate and make it jewelry, polish it up, whatever. To my understanding, is what they saying that you do like this. Depending on how much you polish it, how much you whatever process you use. If you're using proxy, if you do the process right, it'll dry up right and look like that. Or if you use different things, it'll come out like this, different coats. Like this. This is like honeycomb. And this one look real nice. You can make this to a soccer ball or something. I don't know. I'll make this like a coffee table. You can do a lot with this, especially these over here. So yeah, but they say this stuff been around for millions of years. Majority here, they ain't say nowhere else in the world where you can find it. I like this piece right here. This really nice. Something like this could go for thousands of dollars. Pandora jewelry. So this like $70, $60. I'm not sure how much they want for these, but only because I say it's only worth $70. Because look at the string attached. Like if you was to give it a gold, I say white silver, white gold. I mean not white silver, white gold. Got some um turquoise. I forget what kind of stone that is. Let me see real quick. Oops, I messed up. My bad. I forget what kind of stone these is. Like a opal stone. It's pretty dope. It's like that's my birthstone and also ruby. Let me show you these stones real quick. I'm not sure how hard it is to cut these up though. You can't really manipulate these as much. Use it as it is. I'm just go to all. Oh yeah, sapphire. It's blue sapphire. Or a patty, a soft but gorgeous gemstone. I don't really know how to satellite. So they got 15 different kinds. They got apatite, saladite, lapis lazuli, uh, azul in Spanish is blue. So lazuli Spanish. Spanish is spoken in like three different ways, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, they do their words a little different. Like greetings, you could say mucho gusto, nice to meet you, or you could say debos, which is a gesture. The term is actually the same, but it's different ways. But anyway, I'm thinking that's what this is. What they found somewhere in Spain or somewhere around there. Why they say lapis lazuli, topaz. Of course, we all know about topaz and turquoise. Um, Minerals, aquariums, sapphires. One of the most well-known blue gemstones, sapphire. Prized for their deep blue color durability, scoring 9 on the Moss Harding scale. Green is Verde. Let's see some green ones. I think they got jade. They got some jade in the. I want to somewhere I forgot where they at, but they got a mountain right when you go past. Not a mountain, it's a waterfall. Behind the water on the rocks of the mountain, there jade stone. You can find these things. And a lot of places they don't want you going picking around because they uh they want to make the money for themselves and excavate and go digging up some shit. You know that's what they doing in research all the time. They figure they know it's something and they're gonna go dig it up. And once they figure out what it is, they soft limits now so they can go ahead. Jay, that's pretty dope. They might tell it, they might not, because I done found this information before. And it looks something similar like this. When you look inside the rocks of that mountain, it look like this. Let me see if I can find a video. You'd be shocked and surprised what's in the earth, what the earth have for us to use. And you'd be surprised where you find this stuff at, where they say it's supposed to be at. Crystals the only way in Sierra Leone, Africa, you go, or they down the street. That's what makes me think like this geographics ain't really what they say it is. You gotta really start like looking at it for what it is, because certain things. All right, let me see if I can find it again. They took it down because it should have been the first video to show, you know. But here goes something different, I guess. But it's in Indonesia. There's some that they might be what I just saw. They didn't look like. I had a pink opioid stone. I be finding a lot of different ones. I find them so much. Now, yeah, that's dope.
Hmm.
See, yup, that's the real deal.
Ya, gitu.
And he by the waterfall. So yeah, this I ain't know they be on the ground like that, but you could find little pieces like this, but you could find pure ones, more like prettier ones. And if we go more so by where the water down, nah, that is beautiful. That is dope. I don't know why the thumbnail picture was like, a regular rice, but these are real jade. Some of them dirty, some of them you can see that they bright green though. Like, look at that one. You see them so much, they're not valuable to them. But over here, people will love to have those. Just like certain things in the map, we see it somewhere and really nothing to it. But overseas,
Hijau,
people
hijau,
be
hijau,
really wanting to have it.
hijau. Belum ada yang lagi.
You see what I told y'all about the waterfall? There's other videos I seen long ago, but they probably not on here. Now they look nice. You could just go outside and find this stuff. And look how big that is. It's probably like 6 grams. I don't know what kind of stone that is, but that's pretty cool.
Batu hijaunya melimpah ya.
Like, I ain't out of that.
Sana sini
Oh,
batu hijau. Batu hijaunya melimpah ruah.
so I told y'all they by the
Bisa
waterfall
bisa.
in India, I think, or Asia or somewhere. I don't know. But he in Indonesia right now.
Seperti perasaan aku ke kamu.
You can tell people that went through there and picked through them all because it's just a few. Now look at that one. But you see, they don't care about it. He tossed it back down. And look at that picture. That's nice. And if I was to find something like that, I had to put it in my pocket. See, he liked that one.
Ya,
He didn't put that one in his pocket.
gimana sih nggak bisa fokus?
I like a lot of them J ones
Loh,
he
loh,
threw
loh,
back
loh, loh.
down. I would have kept those as well, but this what they care about, clear diamonds. You see, he ain't letting that go yet.
Oh, ini
It's nice though,
saudara-saudara.
ain't it, man? It's like what,
Bagus.
8 grams.
Wujudnya seperti ini. Atasnya
In
bentuk
person, they
diamond.
really shine. Yeah, he kept that one.
Ini
And
juga
look at
jauh
this one, a
lebih
bigger
keren.
one.
Tapi ini nggak cantik. Buang.
People be having like 0.5 carats. I don't know how many carats those are. At least like 3 grams. Like, so
Hijau
he
lagi.
only liked it. That one look really
Udah
nice.
bosan-bosan batu hijau.
Yeah, I would keep that one too. That one nice too.
Ih, susah amat sih kalau buat
We made of minerals as well.
fokus. Kayak pikirannya kacau. Nggak
Why you
jadi.
think Superman walk around with crystals and stuff? I say I look at that during the day.
Oh, buat fokus kok susah ya HP-nya ya? Apa karena sesuai sama orangnya gitu?
Now look at that.
Ini,
What color is
tapi
that?
saya nggak bawa itu, magnet.
Every time it turns, it's like a different color. It's like purple, black,
Beda.
blue.
Guys, batu hijau
That
lagi.
look nice. They be making buildings out of this stuff too. Y'all want to see
Kalian
some fancy
suka
buildings?
batu hijau?
They say they made these
Di
buildings,
sini
but they
banyak
ain't
nih,
made nothing.
hijau banyak.
They just go in there and they start
Ada motif apa ini?
squatting.
Tahu motif apa?
Like, the City Hall building is squatted. Majority of the library is squatted. These buildings was not built by none of us. They've been around. Like you see, he's going around here finding these stones. Wow, look at that.
Hmm.
But
Kawasan
like the
kosan
same
kembali
folk that
lagi,
been around here
ya kan?
since millions of years ago, stuff to
Iya,
build
lihat
buildings. I
bentuknya.
can say,
Ini
be
indah,
nice low.
ya nggak? Keren kan? Bagus. Ya.
Hold on, I'm gonna go check it out. I gotta watch that. Um, prepare to be a mate.
Hijau lagi, hijau lagi. Di sini hijau apa? Tapi kasih sayangku yang
I'm making type in stuff. That's what we do with digital marketing and doing the rest of a lot. If I had like a decent little size where I could just
oke.
be like this, it still be my army like this. It is what it is. But check this out. All of these castles, these buildings, you go inside of there. Like, look at this. And look at this. This in Scotland. You see those windows that gold around? We can just take a trip to Scotland real quick and see what all they got. Or India, they got some. Wait, look at this. Before we move any further, uh, this is this fake. We only want to see the real. Mm, Let me check this out. Like I don't know, I just passed up one with those kind of stones we was just seeing. Alexandria Bay. So you could probably go here and visit this one. I know I want to go to Prince Edward Island in Canada. I seen his castle. State Google Earth. Type in Prince Edward Island, and the reason I found that was because I was trying to see what exotic animals are in the state of Michigan. Because I've seen a cougar. I heard about where I hear wolves. I wasn't sure if it was bears or whatever, but it's a lot of wild animals anyway. But as I went further up north, where I was seeing the animals, they were showing you the animals on the map. I seen this castle, a big island at Prince Edward Island. He had a few bears over there, but it looked something like I'll show y'all. But look at these stones and crystals though, like on this building. Under the bridge. These probably marble, granite, uh, canal, Venice. They got nice stuff. Mont Mount Saint Michael, France. Normandy, Europe. Architecture name. Now this looks crazy. What kind of stone you think this is? Like you see the colors shining on the wall like crystals. Just like those rocks we just seen them picking up out the water. This is the same thing made into a big old castle. You can see like you ever seen an opal stone or topaz? This look it shines just like the. Then you can see they got this in Belgium, old Belgium. Germany got some nice ones. Yeah, two of them here in Germany. Look at this. Who stay in this building? That's nice, ain't it? Imagine just going in here in the morning, smoke a blunt, and then shit, hey. That's a good day. And then look at do it on top of this. It's like being on top of the world. This ain't even the highest mountain, but this castle looks like a big mountain. You look all down on top of their house because this could be your garage. A house. I've seen garages this big. Oak Park Corner. They got some $1 million houses around too. Like they got some nice stuff right here in Michigan. They be ducked off little communities, but it's not and it's nearly as nice as this. This is like a school right here. Water tower on top of that, mixed with two more houses on mixed in with that. Then it look like a spaceship behind that. Then these look like two bishops off chest. Then it's like a whole church in the back. But this all one building though. That's crazy. Then you got like a little mini motel in this little loop thing. Another one in the back. Then look at this little bitty castle over here. It's all gold. It's nice, but it ain't nearly as nice. I mean, man, it's far off in the distance, so ain't really no telling how big it is. But it's way bigger than this one. And it's further back. This like two of those right there, and this like five of those. Like I could put this little house, even though it's big, I could put this right in the corner right here. I could take this mansion and put it right here in the corner, then put five more on top and fill this whole thing up. And that's a big mansion in the back. Look how big this house is right here. This a big house. It's like a regular neighborhood big house. Then next to it is like fucking King Kong stay over there. And Godzilla stay behind. Then you got what's the dude in the giant green the giant stock, the beanstalk? He probably stay in this mountain right here. It looks a bit hollow, like somebody could come out of the. They do a lot of weird stuff. Giants probably do live in there. They probably got a little elevator shaft under there. Go walk around. These are ginormous mountains. Europe, and that's Bavaria, Germany. Wait, where is this place? Now look at this one. This is inspiring though. I probably wouldn't want to stay on one of these. It's just too big. Field trip. I got a plan a day just to do that. Cause I don't like walking. Then I don't like time. Just to get down the driveway, it take 2 days. Cause look at all this land. Or just to get up that mountain. This ain't no California hill. drive all the way around. This is the well, it looked like it'd take about a good week and a half if you walk, ride a bike on what a motorbike. That is beautiful. Disneyland Castle. The way they be doing this creepy stuff at Disneyland, I don't want to be there. I'll take my kids there. They prey on children. Weird stuff going on in the news. You ain't gonna hear it long. As soon as it's out, they gonna take it down. Look at that. Blue stones, gold rails. This look like all the other buildings. Like they just painted this pink. And like, look what we did, y'all. Look at these stones. They've been there. Look how nice that is. Carved in there. They got the gate. The gate pretty big, like a giant used to come and go through there. Cause look how big it is, even with that. And I'm sure like this is about a good 15 feet high. But anyway, this is what I really want to show y'all how they be driving out here. This dope. Man, this first video is crazy. You think you seen some crazy drivers, you know, yeah. There was like a lot of action right away. I'm like, yeah, this getting good. People so unaccountable too. Watch this dude finna do the most, and then once he ain't gonna stop either, which is more crazy. This what's dude name? I don't know. Oh yeah, Troy Dan. Been like robbed the building. I've been building a lot around this city. I've been in the cold war. So I met some people. They taught me a new trade, carpentry. I did a few patios, a few backsplashes in kitchens and bathrooms. Um, I did the police animal jail. I did their floors. Um, in Kalamazoo, I did the police animal station or whatever. I did all they flows. A lot of people floors. This place in Kalamazoo is called Zindi, and did their little floor in the back, put sand through there, put lights through that motherfucker. It's dope. Done a lot from Coldwater to Battle Creek to Lansing to a lot of different places, just riding around getting it. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. Pretty fun. Not too much. You trying to be street patrol and all this and that. Just run to your destination and mind your business. Whatever he doing, it ain't your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't affecting you. He just doing wild stuff. But I feel like he egged this situation on. And what's crazy like this, like you can fuck around, get not everybody gonna act like him, but he is gonna act ignorant. But at the same time, like mind your business and you'll be cool sometime because you're inviting stuff to happen. He's telling him like I don't know, he's like, I'll just show you what happened because I've been talking heard about something. Just in case. And basically just like go past it. Like you know how people get impatient now on the way, they'll go. So they do that. But if they do it, don't do it. I ain't your business. Because what if a cop come hit them because they trying to run it? Like, and that's what's going on. You hear what he's saying? Argue because dude tweaking ain't he? I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure something did happen. And dude defense because he is starting to record and he already owns somebody. So I believe something happened prior to him recording at this moment, and now he's trying to catch the aftermath. I guess he tried to egg him to keep him going. I don't know. But yeah, this ain't the first interaction between the two. I guess they don't want y'all to see, so y'all probably ain't gonna be able to get to see it. But we'll see. I'm gonna be a man. It's a wrap. Yep, it's a wrap. Like boom. See somebody with a badge and a gun. Don't read that. I like watching Tubi because they're a free app. I mean, of course they got paid parts of their services and product, but they don't be tripping, dog. They let you watch their stuff and they have decent stuff to watch, real decent. And on one of their TV shows, not TV shows, but one of their channel, it's on. It's called Ion. Ion is stand for it's on. Chicago PD on there. That's one of my favorite shows every Thursday. If y'all want to watch it with me, Thursday on Tubi on Ion. They be having some real good episodes. You can check them out. I was just watching some last night. I was kind of up late watching. Sit there, but man, it just had me wrapped in it. Watch like every season. But I think some that I watched last night must have been new. I don't think I seen them before, but I sat there watching them back to back to back until I fell asleep. Was kind of mad when I woke up and realized, like, dang, I had fell asleep watching this. Not mad that I fell asleep watching it, but mad that I didn't get to watch the rest because it was getting good and it didn't cut off. But now I gotta wait till next Thursday. Why would you keep going fast like that? That was stupid. I mean, they do dumb stuff, but you see a lot of y'all. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they was on their phone and then look up to the last minute. But common sense ain't common because obviously you can see like what's common sense ain't being used right, and you're gonna see this time and time again. But the thing is being mindful where you at and what's going on. That's why everything has titles so that people can know and understand how to interact with people, places, and things. You don't go to a school treating it like a library. You don't go to a library treating it like a movie theater or bowling ball pin, treating it like it's a Wii Sports event. But anyway, check this out. Rain and sleet or snow, people do not slow down. They act like the ground ain't wet. Oh, it even happened to me. It was so crazy, but I wasn't speeding or nothing. It was just like they call black ice coming around the curve, slip out into somebody's situation. I'm like, damn. I was just hoping that my airbag worked because I already knew it was gonna be over. Right, trying to get from around them because look how they drive. Like, you know. that's in a dash can. Whoa, what is that? Thanos ran. Somebody did that to me before. But this one of the problems now they got on this. Friends, stop trying. Ford built tough. Now, what was the other kind of black truck? I stayed, gave video to the police. Both insurance never heard a thing. All parties walked away. You see them turn around. Watch you speeding through. Yeah, black. Sometimes you be breaking way before you get to the inner section because my license like around the spring. But what happened? Montauk. Right, me too. So I can't be riding down no turn lane that far back. 'Cause it was already too. Probably thought it was a two. I honestly thought it was. Oh. They're filming. It's already Mm. What's up? Kidnap. Oh, what you say? Hey, right about that. People, wow, man. Be mindful of your surroundings when you're out here. Take a second, extra second to think before you react.